Hi, students, 7th graders. You have asked me for some help on the homework, and I'm going to give you an example of how you complete part of the homework, learning everything we did in class today. The homework is no different. It's the same types of problems. And so let me just give you an example and explain that to you and show that to you. So we're going to scoot over here to our screen share of my Magic tablet, and we're going to just look at, we're going to look at problem set 1. So this is on page S.12. So this is lesson 2 problem set. The problem set for lesson 2 on page S.12. So on 1A through I, we're going to look in there. You're adding and subtracting expressions. So let's go look, first of all, let's just look at number H. So we're going to look at 1H. And I'm doing that because 1H is a subtraction problem. And to do it just like we did the numerous examples that we did in class today. The numerous examples we did in class. So the thing that we need to remember is that when we turn, when we're doing complicated or more advanced expression subtraction, right? We have 2 expressions here. We have expression 1 and expression number 2. And we are subtracting them. So what we want to do is we want to turn this into an addition problem. And the way we turn this into an addition problem is we're going to turn to addition. And the way that you can turn a subtraction problem into an addition problem is you need to subtract the additive inverse. And this is all, you have all this in your notes. This is nothing new. We went over this and we did examples over and over in class today. So we're going to do both of these. I'm going to show it to you one more time. So we take the first thing and we're just going to copy it down. We're going to go back to our original color. We're going to just copy this one down. That is not going to change. There's our 3x. Now we're going to take our subtraction sign and we're going to turn that into an addition sign. But to turn this into an addition sign, let me just put that in a different color so it's really obvious that that's the sign. Now when we do that, we have to take the additive inverse of this, of the second thing. So we're subtracting everything here in parentheses. So to do that, we have to take the additive inverse. And the additive inverse of 2 minus 4x is just the additive inverse of each piece. So the additive inverse of -2 is -2. And the additive inverse of this is 4x. So remember, you're just going to kind of switch all the signs. So remember, in the way that you can test that -2 plus 4x is the additive inverse of 2 minus 4x, let's test it. So we're going to say 2 minus 4x plus -2 plus 4x. So we're going to see if this and this are really additive inverses. And if they are, they're going to equal 0. Well, I can do my circling and I can say, well, 2 and -2. And then I can come over here and I can say, well, -4x and +4x. And so 2 and -2, those turn out to be 0, and -4x and 4x turn out to be 0. So indeed, I have found the additive inverse. So this -2 plus 4x is the additive inverse of 2 minus 4x. So again, all you're doing is switching the signs. So this is kind of like a +2, so there's your -2, and here's your -4x, and so that's now a +4x. So now we have an addition problem. And remember what we said in class, is once you have an addition problem, you can remove parentheses. So we can say 3x plus -2 plus 4x. So we've eliminated our parentheses, which we can do because once we have an addition, everything inside can just be added in any order. Okay, so now let's go back and let's combine. So now we're in a state of combining like terms. So our like terms are 3x and positive 4x. And then our other like term, well, let's just keep it in red. Our other like term is this one, plus and the negative 2. So 3x and 4x is 7x. And then a negative 2 is just a plus a negative 2 plus a negative 2, which you could also write as 7x minus 2. Like that, 7x minus 2. So either one of these answers is acceptable. Now, the problem also says that we need to evaluate using x equals 5. So if we so this is part A. Remember, all these questions have two parts. So part A says, get the expression simplified. Now we're going to do part B, which is the evaluation portion. So now if x is 5, we plug in a 5 for x, and we say, well, 7 times 5 minus 2. We're plugging in 5 for x. 7 times 5 minus 2 is 35 minus 2, or 33. And that's how you do 1H. Okay, so that's our answer. Well, that's how we do 1H. Good luck with the rest of them. They should go a little bit faster as you get used to them. When, on the addition problems like 1A, 1B, C, and D, you don't need to do the additive inverse because you're adding. You just simply need to remove the parentheses and combine like terms. Okay, well, good luck with the homework, and we'll see you tomorrow in class.